Hi, I am Anisha and you are in Anisha's Corner. If you are an old subscriber, I'm so happy you're here. And if you are a new one, well, I hope you find my content tolerable. I hope all of you are happy and satisfied in your life. So from the title itself, you must have an idea. What is this video going to be about? Yes. So let's just jump into the review part. But before doing that, as this is my very first review, I have to give you some details on how my reviews are going to be. My reviews are going to be really short, crisp, and catchy. I'll try to articulate my emotions and my thoughts as attractive as possible. Because I am a person, I like throw away spoilers really easily. I am a person who just searches for spoilers on the internet because I cannot keep my burning curiosity under control. But I cannot do that here, right? So to prevent that, I have to make my videos really small so that accidentally I do not say anything that you do not need. The book I am going to talk about today is Angels and Demons. This is the very first book of the famous Robert Langdon's series. So the book follows this 45-year-old, extremely handsome, 6 foot tall guy who also happens to be a professor of iconology at Harvard University. He has a deep interest for symbols, like deciphering symbols and codes, basically symbology, and he has written multiple books on this topic. And it is his passion for symbology that brings him to this plot. And he is finally caught in the net of disbelief, curiosity, and horror. So how does this book start? So the scene starts something like this. Robert is in his deep sleep and he is having sweet dreams, and suddenly at 5 a.m. In the morning he receives a call from a guy who dresses himself as Maximilian Kohler, a physicist, a renowned physicist. This guy wants to meet Robert as soon as possible, and by sending a fax to Robert that sends chills down Robert's spine, he becomes successful. Robert reluctantly agrees. But when he travels thousands and thousands of miles in just 1 hour, his dilemma gets exposed. He finally meets the guy Maximilian Kohler, the Director General of CERN, an organization that has made physics their best friend and performs miracles almost every day. The place and the types of equipment blow Robert's mind. There are Nobel laureates, there are brilliant scientists and academics. So a scientist of that place is brutally murdered, and a stamp on his chest is visible that says Illuminati. Now what is Illuminati? Illuminati is an ancient brotherhood that went extinct nearly 400 years ago. Illuminati was created by a group of Italy's most enlightened men, like mathematicians, physicists, astronomers, and they secretly started a war against the false conceptions of the church, and thereafter they are hunted pretty ruthlessly. And one of the main figures of this Illuminati brotherhood was none other than Galileo Galilei. Robert's part is to identify the symbol and give exact information to CERN. Now, as a symbologist, he knows very well that the stamp that is there is truly an authentic one. And he also knows that with the complete destruction of Illuminati, it is next to impossible to get such stamp. The scientist who gets murdered is Leonardo Vertra, and along with his daughter, he was researching something that was extremely brilliant, even that could shock the brilliance of CERN. Now the murderer, after murdering Dr. Leonardo Vertra, takes the object and just leaves. Now the object has the ability to destroy everything if created in larger quantity. Now a stolen object or should we say the bomb, is ticking under the Vatican City in a hidden corner in Rome. So after a glorious 12 years of reign, the Pope is dead. And the reason of his death is quite suspicious. And now the Vatican conclave is happening with 165 cardinals of the world. But they will choose the next Pope among them. And the Pope is going to be the ruler of 1 billion Catholics all over the world. Now the question is, who killed Leonardo Vertra and who took the bomb? If Leonardo Vertra and his daughter only knew about their research, then is it safe to assume that one of them is the main culprit and is the infamous ancient Brotherhood Illuminati is really active? And the book falls under this murder mystery crime genre, but having read all the historical documents there, I think it is safe to assert that this book can be addressed as a historical fiction. Now, I personally believe that when you are attempting to write a murder mystery genre book, you should limit the pages under 300. But this book consists of 700 pages. So I was a bit confused about it because I feel dragging the suspense and the curiosity for over 700 pages is not a pretty good sign. But the book nonetheless kept me hooked till the end, and the last 100 pages were enough to steal the show and make it a super duper hit. So now, as an art student, I found it difficult to understand all the scientific terms that are mentioned here. Although there are brief explanations about the terms, still my art's heart could not digest it properly. The narrative strategy articulated by Dan Brown is damn praiseworthy. He knows his task very well. The way he elaborates things portrays his skills. The descriptions are praiseworthy, and the twist at the end, like, oh my god, it's just something I never imagined could happen. I guess that's the point of writing a mystery crime. When an author is writing this murder mystery crime genre book, I think he tries to just kick us away from the main plot. Like, the truth is something all the characters are in a quest of, and as we will only get to know the truth at the end, so the author has to deploy a kind of narrative strategy that will keep us in the darkness. So I think I have talked enough for this video. The review is done. So if you like this video, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, of course, and sharing. I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe, and yeah, just read this book. Read this goddamn book if you haven't read it yet. Okay.